In this video, I'm about to expose all the myths and truths about car wrapping. Some of these myths will be funny, but some of them just make you go, what? Now, I've been wrapping for the past 3 years, not only just cars, but vehicles, I should say. So I've been going through a lot of ins and outs. You wouldn't believe some of the questions and things that people believe about wrapped cars. And yes, I get it. Sometimes, these people don't really know, and it's okay to not know. That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna straighten this out. Myths busted. The first question that we usually get is, can we use a squeegee? Of course. But then the next question I get after that is, what if I use a card? All right, now, answer this myth. Yes, you can use a squeegee. It's not recommended to use a card. You can use a card, but I'm gonna explain why you shouldn't ever use a card. First off, card is bare plastic. It's way more flimsier. And now, yes, you have different squeegees that are stronger and thinner than this. The difference is this. This is what we call a buffer. This has no buffer. No buffer. This is a play card. One is used for play, the other one's used to wrap. Some of those people that's still sitting there and just saying that I'm gonna die by this and go by this, let me show you what I mean, why you should always use this compared to this. Once we squeegee, it is nice and smooth all the way through, even. No scratches, nothing else like that. We can dig hard right here, squeegee. When we squeegee with this, you don't see anything either. But once you start to push a little bit more, as you see that drag right there, and we'll zoom in a little closer just so you can see it, that drag right there, you're seeing slowly becomes a scratch. So don't do that. If you have a car that has OEM paint, you should be in the clear. When it comes to panels that have been damaged, vehicles that have been repaired, and then it has to be repainted, they're putting aftermarket paint on there. What that means is they are not having the original OEM paint on there. So what I recommend you doing is know before you go. Know if you have any damaged panels on your car and it's been repainted. So therefore you can tell the installer, hey, this car's been repainted, just keep an FYI on it. Whenever we decide to remove this vinyl, paint may come off with it. It's okay. Is vinyl durable? This vinyl? This vinyl right here can take a beating, but what it cannot take is rock chips. Most other types of films, such as taillight tints, headlight tint, vinyl, some PPF, depending on how it's hit and how strong it was going at, the rate it was going at, the ratio. Rock chips is still a rock chip. This vinyl is still vinyl. It can break, it can tear, but it does take a beating. I'm not saying go to forest and then just go off-roading and thinking that yours is gonna come out spick and span looking new as always. That is not the case. This takes a beating, but not as much. Just know that you can still rip and tear this, but not easy. But once I finish explaining how durable vinyl is, the next question that people ask me is, well, can it last in extreme temperatures? Especially in hot areas such as Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. Just think about those places right there. Extremely hot places will cause this vinyl to dull out faster, be baked onto the car where it's extremely hard for it to come off. Once you see that it's cracked vinyl, that's when it becomes a problem. But what about in cold weathers, such as Buffalo, New York, Michigan, Illinois, Wyoming? And that's where I'm gonna tell you, sometimes the laminate off the vinyl will start to delaminate from it, start to crack away and chip away at it. Some of these vinyls are not meant to be in extreme temperatures, such as these areas. That's the reason why they have limited warranty compared to other zones or other cities and states. Now, we had a few people that always asked the same thing, and then even some people that swore they knew, it was like, hey, vinyl wraps has too much maintenance for me. Too much maintenance? Well, that is a myth. The reason why is you're always gonna have to keep your car clean if you want it to look as new as possible. So every 2 weeks, go ahead and take care of your car, because it's taking care of you, especially if it's wrapped. It's gonna make you an instant celebrity. The next part is,
okay, well, it's not that much maintenance that's really needed, but it's super expensive. It's too expensive, more expensive than paint.
what? Vinyl wrapping can get expensive, but just remember, you get what you pay for. If you want a $600 job, it's a full wrap. Good luck. The same as if you want a $600 paint job. You might find drips, overspray, just missed spots, compound everywhere. You really want to spend just $600? When a wrap that can be candy paint looking may cost a fraction of that. What you need to do is do your homework and see what's the best shops to shop around for, both either paint and or wraps. Then the next part is, I found something that's best of both worlds. It's paint and it's vinyl. It's called liquid wrap. Myth, big myth. Liquid wrap is totally different from paint or vinyl. It goes on similar like paint, installation wise, temporary like wrap. Now here's one of the biggest myths that I've ever heard. Wrapping in your car devalues your vehicle. Wait, what? How? When you have OEM paint up under the wrap, that means your OEM paint is going to be in mint condition. No scratches, no dings, no dents, no chips, none of that. Because the wrap right here will be protecting it. So whenever someone sees it, that means they have two skins on there. If they don't feel like having this wrap on there, they can rip it off, and then guess what? They have a clean paint job up under. Clean paint jobs equal higher value in paint and higher value in car. Whew. Oh, right after that, they always ask this one. Well, it's gonna be harder for me to sell the car since it's wrapped. All you have to do is show them the existing color and the color that is currently on the vehicle. Now they have an option. It's easy for them to buy it now because they're like, I don't like that color that's on there right now, but I do like the original color and it's in mint condition. That's an easy buy, easy sell, easy life. Now, after I give them the price, or just general people that are just saying things and just talking because they kind of know some of the truth and some of it's kind of a myth, they always say, hey, it's just a sticker. Anybody can install vinyl. Come on. Come on. Let's try it. I'm down. I'll even give you some of the vinyl to use just to wrap one panel. Not saying it's the hardest thing, but if it was that easy, everybody would do it. And in this video right here, I'm about to show you what's really better, whether it's painting or wrapping a car. Trust me, you want to see this one because some people really are living, dying by paint or wrap. And I'm going to give you the real truth on which one is actually better.